Here's the real question today. Is the brand new 2 to 3S Typhon gonna go or is it gonna blow on 4S? We're gonna see how fast this thing can go with the stock motor today. If any of you guys seen my hat, I really, I've been wearing it for a couple hundred videos now and I lost it, so I feel kind of naked. Welcome back to Innovation RC, guys. We have the brand spanking new Typhon 2 to 3S out here today. Previous video, which was the main review, we ran 32 miles an hour on 2S, and on 3S we hit 47 miles an hour, and that's bone stock out of the box, which is still pretty quick, but I managed to put a rather whopping, I think if that's a solid word for it, a whopping gear inside there, and there's zero room left. So we're gonna see how fast we can run this Typhon 2 to 3S on 2S, 3S, and yep, we're gonna be running this thing on 4S. Here's the brand spanking new arrmatyphon Typhon 2 to 3S, and yep, we're gonna be going on 4S today, which honestly I do not recommend, but for this video we're gonna be seeing how much the stock motor can take, if it can even take 4S, because this car is obviously rated up to 3S. All right, so I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna show you guys the setup. I love this clipless body, super duper easy. This thing can go the whole way. As you guys can see, I have installed a Mamba Monster X8S, and we have the bone stock motor. Now, what I don't recommend, I'm already gonna say this from the get-go, do not run this higher than 3S because obviously it's gonna void warranty. So I actually put a huge pinion gear inside, and there's no more room inside the differential right there. I'm using the stock differential as well. So stock differential, stock motor, and we're gonna try to squeeze as every mile an hour we can out of this thing. First, we're gonna be running our 2S IRC 10,000 milliamp pack. Up next, here's our 3S. Now keep in mind, the previous video, we hit 47 miles an hour on 3S, and then we did 32 miles an hour on 2S, and those are pretty respectable speeds. And you guys are gonna see what the difference will be with only the gear up. All that the ESC is doing is just allowing more power. Obviously the stock 80 amp ESC, it's not gonna be able to push that large gear that you saw that I put in there, nor will it be able to push a 4S LiPo. So stock motor, 4S LiPo, stock center gear. We just have a massive pinion gear on the motor as well, so we're gonna have to make sure that we make sure this thing gets as cool as possible before we run. And yeah, my fingers are crossed. I hope everything actually stays in one piece. Now, I'm pretty hyped for this test, and if you guys are too, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more. Also, if you guys haven't seen Innovation RC on Instagram, make sure you check that out. We'll have cool things such as pictures, videos, and other cool things on there prior of it launching on YouTube. So make sure to check that out. So here we go. We have our 2S IRC 10,000 milliamp pack inside here, and I actually removed this little block that was in the corner over here. It's a 2.5 millimeter bolt underneath. Took this out, and I could actually fit it directly across like that, and it's actually holding in a lot better now. Unfortunately, I can't lay it down, but standing up is gonna have to be the best bet. All right, so we are all zeroed out over here. We're gonna be running the Typhon 2 to 3S on 2S with the massive gear that we have in there. My fingers are crossed. Oh, look at all that cogging. There's just so much gear. Let's see what he's got on 2S. At least the 50 mile an hour area, if my math is right on the gearing. Oh my God. And when I say my math was right, 50 miles an hour. Oh my God, that was, I can't even make that up, guys. I'm so happy I caught that on camera. Here's our 2S balance lead. Let me try to get in the sun here. There's our 2S balance lead, 2+1. There's only 2 cells in there. Let's feel the ESC, the X8S. ESC isn't even feeling it right now. It's not even that crazy of a setup, but on 2S, 50 miles an hour, that's still that's pretty, it's pretty quick. Slowly but surely we're losing room. Here's our 3S 10,000 milliamp IRC edition. This is really just really big of a battery to go in here, but we're doing speed runs. So I will say more milliamp is gonna be what you're gonna want for speed runs, but for bashing, you're really gonna not want to be any bigger than this. Let's see how well everything does. My fingers are crossed. I love this clipless kind of thing. All right, so we are all zeroed out. We're at peak speed. We're gonna see what the Typhon 2 to 3S can do on its first time with the speed gear inside there on 3S. All right, now I'm pretty far down there. I'm really gonna wanna get more room with this. We're all clear from that way. Let's see what it can do. Here we come on 3S. Full throttle. Oh yeah, it's going pin straight. Wow. This thing really does track pretty straight. I didn't even mess with the alignment or the toe or anything. Now, if you guys remember the previous review video, we did 47 miles an hour on 3S. That seemed a lot more than 47, just with a simple gear and ESC change. 47 jumped all the way up to 72 miles an hour. Yeah, that's pretty good. Over 70 miles an hour on 3S. Stock motor. Here's our 3S. X8S stock motor. Let's actually feel it. Yeah, it's warm, but it's not hot. Last but not least, we finally have our big old 4S in there, and I did now actually have to remove the front portion of the whole battery thing, and there's really no more room to even run, but oh, come on, please clip. I think it's in there. Yeah. All right. All right. It's really struggling to just stay in there, but okay. Not sketchy at all, but I'm gonna roll with it. Here we go. We are all zeroed out, guys. Finally, we're gonna be running this thing on 4S. I do not recommend doing this with the stock motor, but here we go. Oh, I can feel the torque difference. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right, now I'm getting as much room as possible because we're gonna be at least 80 miles an hour. I know that for a fact. We're all clear from behind. And let's ease on into this. Here we go. Typhon 2 to 3S on 4S. Very smooth. And the motor held up. It didn't lock at half throttle. Now let's see what that was. Oh! And there we go. We broke 90 miles an hour. 92 miles an hour. That is pretty good. And this is stock motor. Bone stock motor. Only a gearing and ESC change. Bone stock Spectrum 3100 kV right there. X8S ESC. And a 4S battery. Now, I can't even go up anymore on the gearing. There's zero way I could go anymore with the gears. I'd say this guy handled pretty well on 4S. We could really put a higher kV motor in there or run 5S or 6S. And guys, 100 miles an hour is definitely possible with this. And if you guys think so too, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more, because the next time we're out here with this thing, we're gonna do that. Except we're gonna do it hopefully on lower, hopefully on lower voltage. All right, so as always, guys, make sure you stay safe and have a good one.